Inverse function. Sa video ito, tatalakayin kung paano hanapin ang inverse ng isang function. So, ang function f of x, ang kanyang inverse ay f raised to 1 of x. So, ito ang inverse ng f of x. So, ang tanong, paano nga ba? So, example number 1. F of x is equal to x plus 2. Okay? So, this is a function. F of x is equal to x plus 2. So, f of x can be write as y. So, y is equal to x plus 2. Tapos, pagpalitin yung x at saka si y. So, si y magiging x at si x magiging y. So, magiging x equals y plus 2. Then, solve for y. So, ilipat natin yung 2 doon, magiging x minus 2 is equal to y. Or y is equal to x minus 2. Commutative property lang, kaya pinagbaliktad natin ito. So, y is equal to x minus 2. So, ito ang magiging inverse function natin. So, the inverse function is x minus 2. Ganun lang kasimple. Ganun lang kasimple yung paghanap ng inverse ng function. Si y gagawing x at si x gagawing y, tapos solve y in terms of x. So example number 2. Okay, f of x is equal to x minus 5. Okay? Si f of x is the same as y. So, y is equal to x minus 5. So, itong function na to, f of x is equal to x minus 5, ay kaparehas lang ng y equals x minus 5. Pagkatapos, dahil hahanapin natin yung inverse neto, itong y gagawin nating x, at saka si x magagawin nating y. So, x is equal to y minus 5. Solve for negative 5. Ay, solve for y. So, si negative 5, ilipat natin dito, magiging x plus 5 equals y. So, using commutative property, y is equal to x plus 5. So, commutative property, no, pinagbaliktad lang natin. So, y is equal to x plus 5. So, that will be the inverse of the function. So, the inverse of the function is x plus 5. So, ang inverse ng function na to ay ito. Another example in finding the inverse of a function. Okay. So, example number 3. G of x is equal to 3x minus 1. So, if we're going to write g of x, that will become y is equal to 3x minus 1. Pagkatapos, yung y gawin nating x, equal siya sa 3. Yung x naman gawing y minus 1. Then solve for y. So, si negative 1, ilipat natin doon, magiging x plus 1 equals to 3y. So, using commutative property, magiging 3y equals x plus 1. Okay? So, para mawala yung 3, mag-divide both side tayo by 3. So, y is equal to x plus 1 over 3. So, ito ang magiging inverse ng g function natin. So, isusulat natin siya as g raised to negative 1 of x is equal to x plus 1 over 3. So, ito ang inverse of the g function. Ganun lang siya kasimple. Si y gawing x, si x gawing y, then solve y in terms of x. Example number 4. F of x is equal to 2x plus 1. Si f of x pwede nating isulat as y. So, y is equal to 2x plus 1. Then, si x gawin natin y, si y gawin natin x. So, itong y na to magiging x equals, si x naman magiging y, 2y plus 1. Okay? Then, solve for y. So, ilipat natin yung positive 1 doon, magiging x minus 1 equals to 2y. Okay? Then, use commutative property, magiging 2y is equal to x minus 1. Divide both side by 2 para matanggal yung 2 dito sa left side. So, y is equal to x minus 1 over 2. So, yan yung magiging inverse ng f function natin. So, f raised to negative 1 of x is equal to x minus 1 over 2. So, ito ang inverse ng f function natin. So, inverse ang basa dyan. Inverse of f function, inverse of g function. So, ganyan lang kasimple yung pamamaraan ng paghahanap ng inverse ng isang function. Another example in finding the inverse of a function. Example number 5, f of x is equal to x cubed minus 2. Okay? So, si f of x, gawin nating y equals x cubed minus 2. Then, si y gawin natin x at si x gawing y. So, y will become x at si x naman magiging y. Y cubed minus 2. Then, solve for y in terms of x. So, si negative 2 na constant, lipat natin doon gawing x plus 2 equals y cubed. Okay? Then, commutative property, si y cube magiging x plus is equal to x plus 2. So, pinagpalit lang natin to. So, equal pa rin naman sila, di ba? That is commutative property. Para mawala yung 3 doon sa exponent, mag-cube root tayo both side. Okay? So, cube root of y cube will become y. So, y is equal to cube root of x plus 2. Okay? So, yan na yung magiging inverse ng f function natin. So, the inverse of f function is cube root of x plus 2. So, ganun lang siya kasimple. Next, number 6. G of x is equal to 2x plus 1 over 3x minus 4. So, yung g of x, gawin nating y muna. Y is equal to 2x plus 1 over 3x minus 4. Next, si y gagawing x, tapos si x naman gawing y. So, meron tayong 2y plus 1 over 3y minus 4. So, kapag ganyan na yung case natin, meron tayong denominator, cross-multiply lang yan. So, i-multiply natin to, x times 3y minus 4 at saka ang denominator ng x ay 1. So, 2y plus 1 times 1. So, cross-multiply lang yan. So, ang mangyayari dito, meron tayong x times 3y minus 4. So, x times 3y minus 4 equal siya sa product naman nito. 1 times 2y plus 1. So, distribute natin si x. So, magiging 3xy minus 4x. Okay, minultiply natin to. Equals 1 times 2y, 2y. 1 times 1 is 1. So, distribute lang natin yung 1. So, 1 times a quantity is equal to the quantity. Okay, next. Lahat ng may y, ilagay natin sa kaliwa. At lahat ng walang y, dun naman sa kanan. Okay? So, ang mangyayari dito, magiging 3xy. So, nandyan pa rin si 3xy kasi meron siyang y. Tapos, si negative 4x, ililipat natin dun sa kanan, magiging positive 4x. Yung 2y, lagay natin sa kaliwa, magiging negative 2y. So, yung plus 1, mananatili dun sa kanan ni equation. Okay. So, pagkatapos niyan, i-factor natin ito. I-factor out natin yung y. So, ang common nila ay y times 3x minus 2. So, is equal to 4x plus 1. So, meron na tayong y dito. Para matanggal to, para y lang ang matira dito, divide both side by 3x minus 2. 3x minus 2 sa kanan din. So, makakancel to. Y is equal to 4x plus 1 over 3x minus 2. So, yan na yung inverse ng ating function. So, ang function natin ay g of x. So the inverse of g function is 4x plus 1 over 3x minus 2. Inverse of quadratic function. So, paano nga ba hanapin yung inverse ng quadratic function? Okay. Bago tayo magpatuloy, reviewin muna natin about yung PST. Okay? Pag sinabing PST, perfect square trinomial, na kung saan ang factor niya ay square of binomial. Okay? Katulad nito, x squared plus 6x plus blank. Ano idadagdag natin para maging perfect square trinomial to? So, paano yon? So, i-divide lang natin ito sa 2. So, 6 divided by 2 is 3. Tapos, yung 3 na yan i-square natin. So, dito ay magiging 9. Tapos, ang factor niyan ay square ng binomial. So, square root ng x squared ay x. Square root ng 9 ay 3. So, is quantity squared. So, ito ang factor ng trinomial na to. Okay? Y squared minus 8y plus blank. So, anong idadagdag natin dito para maging perfect square trinomial to? Para ma-factor natin siya na square of binomial. So, yung middle term ay negative 8y. So, meron tayong negative 8y. Divide natin sa negative 8. Divide natin sa 2, which is negative 4. I-square natin to. Negative 4 squared is positive 16. So, mag-a-add tayo ng 16 dito. Okay, so ano magiging binomial factor niyan? So, y minus 4. Kasi square root nito ay y, square root naman nito ay 4. Diba? Since minus ito, quantity squared. So, iyon yung magiging factor nito. Okay, another last. M squared plus 4m plus 4. So, ang middle term natin ay 4. 4 divided by 2, that is 2. I-square natin to. 2 squared is equal to 4. So, ito ay magiging 4. So, ano factor niyan? Meron tayong m plus 2 squared. Paano naging ganon? Square root ng m squared, square root mo lang yan. That is m. Square root ng 4, 2. Since ito ay plus, plus na to. Quantity squared. So, yan na yung magiging binomial factor ng trinomial na to. So, itong konsepto na to ay ia-apply natin sa paghahanap ng inverse ng quadratic function. Okay? So, unang step sa paghahanap ng inverse ng function, yung f of x gawin muna nating y. Y is equal to x squared plus 4x plus 3. Pagkatapos, yung y magiging x. Tapos yung x magiging y. So, y squared plus 4y plus 3. Okay. Ilipat natin yung 3 dun sa kaliwa. So, magiging x minus 3 equals y squared plus 4y plus blank plus blank. Okay? Magpa-plus ka din ng blank sa kaliwa. Kung magdadagdag ka sa kanan, magdadagdag din tayo sa kaliwa. Okay? Bakit tayo magdadagdag? Kasi gagawin nating perfect square trinomial ito. Okay? Anong idadagdag natin? So, ang middle term natin ay 4y. So, 4, kunin natin yung 4, i-divide sa 2. 4 divided by 2 ay 2. Tapos, i-square natin yan, magiging 4. So, magdadagdag tayo 4 both side ng equation. Then, ito, isi-simplify natin, magiging x plus 1. Kasi negative 3 plus 4, naging 1 na lang. So, x plus 1. Equals siya sa ito, i-factor naman natin to. Since ito ay perfect square trinomial, magiging y plus 2 quantity squared. Okay? So, square root ng y squared ay y. Square root of 4 is 2. So, since ito ay plus, plus na to. So, yan yung magiging factor na ito. And then, para matanggal yung square root, mag-i-square root tayo both side. Square pala, matanggal yung square. So, tanggal tong square root. Square root of y plus 2 squared, magiging y plus 2 na lang. Tapos, sa kaliwa ay, ito pala ay plus minus. Dahil galing tayo sa squared. So, ito ay magiging plus minus square root of x plus 1. So, yung 2 dito, ilipat natin doon, magiging 1, positive, negative square root of x plus 1 minus 2 equals y. So, using commutative property, so y is equal to positive, negative square root of x plus 1 minus 2. So, yan yung magiging inverse ng ating function. So, we solve y in terms of x. So, y, so that is the inverse of our f function. So, the inverse of f function is positive negative square root of x plus 1 minus 2. So, ganun lang siya kasimple.